Greetings and welcome back to the Wild Mystics. Today we are asking Spirit, what is the next chapter or phase in this connection that we are asking about? So today we are connecting with Spirit. We are outside, so you might be hearing all kinds of birds and strange sounds, but that's just Spirit trying to communicate with us and connect with us. So I really look forward to getting into this. Again, this could be a family connection, this could be a romantic connection, it could be anything really. So we have pre-shuffled oracle cards. We are going to get into an in-depth tarot reading, and then we are going to get some advice and guidance for you guys. So it's the early morning, and I feel I might lose my voice because, it's kind of groggy. But I'm really happy to have you guys here. I'm so happy to have all of our returning subscribers and any new subscribers. Welcome to this magical healing place where we are here to connect with our intuition, our higher selves, and just bring about any wisdom and awareness that we can. Remember, this is a collective reading, so not all the messages will resonate. Take what you feel connected to, okay? So today we have 3 piles to choose from. 3 different tarot decks, and 3 different gemstones. All right, so each healing gemstone has a different healing power associated with it. So our first tarot deck is the Scapini tarot, and we have this beautiful Faden quartz here. So the Faden quartz is all about cleansing and clearing away old energies, okay? And it's about bringing in new energies, new healing energies. It amplifies, actually. So we want to bring in positive healing energies into our world through this beautiful, beautiful cleansing quartz here. Group 2 is the Shadowscape tarot, and we have this beautiful Labradorite piece. The Labradorite is used to connect to our intuition and to our hands, our spiritual clairvoyance, our awareness. Okay, it's a very deeply healing crystal, and it connects us to all the different dimensions of our reality, and it really opens up our third eye chakra. This Carnelian is associated with the sacral chakra, okay? So that is our self-esteem, that is our confidence, that is the way we express ourselves to the world. So this Carnelian really helps to open up our authentic expression and really boost up our confidence and self-esteem to express ourselves creatively, and even opens up our sexuality to the world. So it's a very, very healing crystal also. So feel free to resonate with one of these piles, and then we will get into your readings. If you enjoyed any of the music at the intro, that's actually original music, which you can find in the links below. We are all different musicians here. We also have our Etsy shop where we make all kinds of different jewelries, healing jewelries and whatnot. And then I believe we have our Instagram and all of our social media stuff below. So check those out. And we can't wait to see you in the readings. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the beautiful Faden quartz, or if you chose the Scapini tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we are asking today, what is the next chapter or phase in your life going to be like in this connection with your person? So we have our pre-shuffled oracle cards laid out already, and then we'll get into the tarot, and then we'll ask for some advice and guidance for you guys. So I just want to let you guys know this is a collective reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest, okay? Not all the messages will resonate because they're meant for someone else. So just take what connects with you and your intuition. So right now we're going to take a deep breath and connect with our higher self, okay? And just remember to connect with Spirit and release any of our negative thought patterns with regards to this connection. So what I'm seeing for you guys, Group 1, in this connection, like I said, it could be a romantic connection, it could be a friendship, a family connection, all kinds of things. I'm seeing that there is a choice to be made. With the enchanted maps card here, number 30, there's a choice to be made. You can either choose to stay in this relationship, or you can choose to move forward. And I feel like for some of you, there are a lot of you who feel like you have outgrown this person, that their energy no longer necessarily matches the same frequency that you do. And I think a lot of you want this freedom. You want this freedom to be able to express yourself. And if you can't express yourself openly and authentically in this connection, then this connection is not serving your highest good. It's not allowing for that soul growth that you desperately crave. So you are craving freedom. And I think that's the next phase of this connection with this person, that you and this person maybe need to have a discussion on how you can both express yourselves openly. Oh, sorry. It seems like there is some work to be done here with the chopped wood. It seems like there is going to be effort that needs to be made between the both of you. But if you, with the Air Master here, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. Okay, so if you have an intention with regards to this relationship, I do think that you will be able to send the intention out to the universe, release it, okay, like an arrow, and then the universe will respond and give you exactly that which you have put out. So if you're putting out negative energy, you're going to attract that. If you're putting out positive energy and positive thought forms, positive, ideas about the future, that's going to be what is attracted to you. That's what's going to come back. So Spirit is saying, take the time to reflect. Number 44, the Lady of the Mirror. Take time to reflect. Don't judge your thoughts. Just watch them, accept them, and let them flow. Because in this connection, it seems like you need to be able to assert some kind of power. If this is a relationship where you have felt powerless in the past, Group 1, Spirit is saying that there is this powerful dragon being inside of you who has the strength, who has the courage to stand up for yourself. I know a lot of the time we get into, a lot of empaths, if you're an empath, you might resonate with this, get into these narcissistic relationships, and they become addictive to both parties, and we both get addicted to giving our energy, and the narcissist is addicted to feeding off the energy. So I do feel like you need to start asserting some boundaries to be able to have that freedom. If you can't move away from this person and you need this person in your life, then, like I said, boundaries, get to understand what you can tolerate and what you need for you. Because this is, after all, about, what is the next chapter in this connection. And it does seem like there is, like I said, a choice to be made. Okay, so I'm really interested to see what the tarot has to say. I'm sorry if this is like a little bit intense as our first pile, but you call them as you see them. So, and it is early morning, guys, so it is really peaceful, but there are like all kinds of different birds out and about, so it's really beautiful. So I'm gonna just put your oracle cards over here on the side, and we'll get into our tarot. Putting the Faden quartz there. Yeah, so if you are interested in any of like the crystals, any of the healing jewelry, we might have some available on our site, which I will link in the description. So we're asking Spirit, what is Group 1? What is the next phase in this connection with Group 1? What is the next phase, Spirit? What is the next phase in this connection for Group 1? What is the next phase? Well, that's quite a lot. So a lot's going to happen maybe between the two of you in this connection. We have the Chariot. Oh, that's beautiful. So this is a person who kind of knows what they want, but they take their time. They take their time to meditate. They take their time to set an intention. And once they know what that intention is, that's when they set their horses in motion. That's when the Chariot begins to move. So I feel like right now, Group 1, you're feeling rather pensive about the situation. You're kind of in a state of, analyzing everything, looking at all of your options. For those of you who feel like you can't be in this connection anymore, you need to step away, or you need to, move on and start a new chapter of your life, this may be a confirmation that you're actually intuitively correct. All right, Spirit, what does Group 1 need to know with regards to this connection, the next phase in this connection? Oh, the next phase. All right. We have the Fool, and the Six of Swords. I can't even make this up, you guys. The Fool is all about taking risks, okay? And the Six of Swords is about stepping away from something. Stepping away from something and moving into a new, like moving off into a new horizon, finding new shores to start your life. Wow, this is incredible. Like, look at this. This horse is like, I no longer want to be your horse. I'm going to move away. And like, it's like knocking the rider off the horse. Or sorry, the horse is knocking the rider off of them. And they look like they're going to try to, you know, escape. So maybe you feel like you need to escape this connection, group one. Maybe you're looking for your freedom. And maybe you've been sucked dry. Like some of you might just feel like completely exhausted. All right. What is the next phase? What is the next chapter in Group 1's connection, Spirit? What is the next phase in Group 1's connection? Connect me to Group 1's connection, please, Spirit. Connect me to Group 1's connection. Group 1. Whoa. I just heard Mexico for some of you. I don't know why that would come through. Four of Swords. Oh gosh, again, Four of Swords is taking time. Taking time to try to understand where to put our energy. Okay, it's about meditating. It's about going within and taking the time for ourselves to contemplate and reassess our situation. And the Six of Swords is about, you know, leaving. Okay, he's in this little teepee here, and he is like kind of almost in hermit mode, and he's taking the time. You can see the other village still at work. He is taking the time to go within. So I do feel, Group 1, that you need to take this time to meditate on what it is that you truly want. With the Chariot, it's all about meditating before setting that chariot in motion, before setting the intention. And then they take the risk. The Fool, take the risk. Start a new chapter of your life. 0, this is a new chapter. This is a new beginning, okay? This is a new perspective. Our bottom deck energy is the King of Swords. We have a lot of Swords energy here. So with the King, this is somebody who is in control. It's not a knight. It's not a prince or a princess. It's the king. Okay, they know what they want. They know what they need to do. And they are ready to express themselves. Okay, they are ready to express a truth that needs to be said in this connection. So the next phase of your life, Group 1, is you asserting your boundaries and asserting what truth you need to express to this person. Okay, and that could be a very scary thing. Expressing our truth when we've kind of like sometimes we have to hide our truth from people because we don't want to hurt them, right? We really don't want to, you know, create conflicts. But sometimes when we repress our feelings and we suppress, you know, things that we want to communicate with people, it just builds and builds and builds, and there's this resentment that starts to build up within inside us, and then it can come out as an aggressive, you know, feeling. And so I do feel like the King of Swords is going to be very contemplative, very collected. You're going to know exactly what you need to say in this situation, okay? And you're not going to be thrown off balance. If you have to come across cold and distant, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get some clarifiers here with the Thoth Crowley deck. Chariot. Spirit, why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here for Group 1? Oh my gosh, we have the Four of Swords again. I tell you, guys, Group 1, you can't make this up, okay? When two cards come out, the same cards, number 44, which you had here too, this is very intense energy that you really, really need to observe and pay attention to. So the Four of Swords, like I said, it's about going within and taking the time to really re-evaluate and reanalyze where it is that you want to put your energy. Where is it that you want to be? It's about grounding your mind, okay? Because your mind has probably been all over the place wondering, what is it that I need to do? But you need to ground your mind and realize what it is that you want to have in this connection. What truth do you need to express? And then the Chariot. Set it in motion. Release it. Release it like that arrow in the beginning. The Fool. We have the Empress. Okay, so excuse me, I just need to take water. So the Fool and the Empress, for those of you who resonate with being more of a feminine energy, being in a feminine energy, I think you might need to take a risk and truly embody that feminine energy. Like a lot of the time we're repressed, we suppress our feminine energy because it's seen as weakness. Okay, so feminine energy is seen as being receptive. Okay, it's a passive, understanding, compassionate, healing, open, and non-judgmental energy. Whereas a masculine energy is more active, it's more aggressive. Well, it can be seen as that way. It's more passionate, I want to say. Feminine energy is passionate too. What I'm trying to say is, I think it might be important for you to have a balance between that kind of observant, kind of withdrawn energy that you might need to have when you come into this interaction, coupled with this surrender. Okay, so yes, you're taking the leap, you're taking that risk, but you're surrendering it. You're leaving it up to the fates in a sense. You have faith that it is what is meant to be will be. Okay, you're not going to be forcing things. You're not going to be trying to manipulate things. The Empress is very receptive, and she is grounded in her intuition, in her emotions. Okay, she's the Empress. She's not going to let her emotions take hold of her. Okay, she's very balanced and she's very nurturing. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for what group one's next chapter in this connection? If this is a beautiful, loving connection that you're having with this person, this is not the pile for you necessarily, okay? This could just be that you both need to take some time apart from each other and then reevaluate and come back in, you know? You might just need some time in separation. We have the Four of Cups. Luxury. Again, the Four of Cups is kind of this stagnant energy of, feeling like everything, like you have everything that you need. You have everything you need to survive, but there's no passion, there's no vitality, there's no creative energy really. It's just luxury. It's just, I've got everything that I need. But it can be kind of like a stagnant energy where we get stuck. And you have the Six of Swords here. And for some of you, I feel like you're stuck. You're stuck in this energy. And you need to move forward with the Six of Swords here. It's saying you need to leave this Four of Cups energy behind. No matter how comfortable it is, no matter how safe it feels, it's not helping your soul growth. It's not helping you move forward. I'm seeing all these fours here, you guys. 44, 4, 4. It might be... there's also 6 twice, or no, once. 4s might be significant to you. You might be seeing a lot of 4s. Spirit might be trying to communicate to you through the number 4. Why is the Four of Swords here? We have the Five of Swords. Defeat. I feel like in the past... Oh, our bottom deck energy is the Three of Swords. All right. There is lots of swords in this reading. There are so many swords. I've never seen this many. Anyway, the Three of Swords. I think you're both hurting, group one. I think there's been a lot of pain that's maybe gone on in this connection, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family connection, romantic. There is a lot of, pain that's gone on because I feel like you both have been hiding something from each other. You haven't been expressing your truth. And that's why there is this defeat card here. Because every step you try to make to try to escape like this, you meet with some sort of resistance. You feel defeated. And it's really saying that the reason why you feel defeated is because you're going about it maybe the wrong way. You need to take that time for yourself to reevaluate. You can't suppress it. You can't try to pretend like it's not there. You have to look at it. There could be an ugly truth between the two of you that you don't want to look at. Like maybe you're thinking about getting married, and maybe maybe one of you has cold feet, or maybe one of you has cheated on the other one. Or even if you're in a committed relationship, maybe one of you was unfaithful, and because you weren't honest. You weren't honest in the beginning, and that's what led to this dishonesty. But somebody has been hurt. You both might have been hurt. And this stagnant energy isn't helping either of you. You need to break free from this stagnant energy. We have a 4 to a 5, and then the 6. There's a progression here. But with all the 4s, there's a need for you to build a new foundation, group 1. Because the foundation that you are in now, it's not a healthy one. Okay, you need to take a risk so that you can build a new foundation for yourself. Move out of this energy with the Six of Swords here. Find a way to move out of this energy. Have this talk with this person. And if they are, somebody with a narcissistic personality, that can be scary. That can be really, really scary. I find a really, really helpful person online actually to help deal with narcissism. For those of you who are dealing with narcissism, is Dr. Ramani. She is fantastic. I might link some of her videos below because they are very, very helpful for people who deal with a lot of like energy vampires. So very helpful. So feel free to to set the motion of freeing yourself from this energy. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to like freak you out or anything, but I just read the cards. This is what's coming through. So let's get some advice and guidance for you guys, because I feel like you're gonna need it. I'm sending you guys all my love, honestly. For somebody who, myself, who has literally been surrounded by narcissists my entire life, I can honestly tell you that it is extremely hard to get out of those kinds of relationships, but it is so worth it, okay? The freedom that you find is just incredible. So I'm currently trying to get out of one right now. Release the energy. Okay, so advice and guidance for group 1 from the mystical shaman, or I think it's mystical shaman. We have the spiral, number 50. This is all about a cycle ending, a cycle beginning, death, rebirth, the snake, okay? Shedding its skin and being born into the new. It's like in the shape of a galaxy, okay? It's always spinning, it's always ending and being reborn. So a cycle is ending here. Group 1. In this connection, the next phase in this connection is that a cycle is ending and being reborn. From the Starseed Oracle, we have Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. I do feel like you need to stay grounded, group 1. You need to stay grounded and focused, because you can't have your thoughts taking you for a ride. You can't have your emotions throwing you to the wind. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay focused if you are to battle through this and get through this. From Angels and Ancestors, Air Guardian, shift your perception. With all the air energy that I was seeing in your reading, with all the swords, which is air energy, my gosh, you guys, you are shifting your perception. That's what the Six of Swords is about. It's about moving from a particular perspective, way of seeing things, way of analyzing, and moving into a new way of perceiving reality. And that is what you guys are doing. From the Moonology, we have believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Oh my gosh. So if you felt like this situation, group 1, has just been impossible, you need to know that there is a way out. There is a way to find your freedom. Okay, there is a way to escape this kind of energy and free yourself, because nobody needs to be maybe treated like this. But it's hard to assert our boundaries, especially if we haven't done it in the past. People think that they can just keep, taking and taking and taking without giving back. And so I really, really hope that you can find your freedom, group 1. I honestly know you can. I honestly believe it fully that you can find your freedom. So I just want to thank you so much, group 1, for being here. I really hope that some of this resonated. I really hope that you can take the time for yourself to just connect, ground, maybe do some yoga, get out in nature if you can, ground with the trees, feel the trees and how they connect with their roots to each other, and they share their healing energies with one another, okay? The entire ecosystems of our world are all working together in harmony. And so we, in our relationships, need to learn from them. We need to learn to work in harmony with each other. So stay grounded, shift your perception, believe in the impossible, and know that a new cycle is being reborn. So thank you guys. Thank you, group 1, so much for being here. Feel free to like, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you guys. Feel free to share your story with us. We're always so curious to hear what everybody is experiencing, and I'd love to help if possible. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, for coming through, our higher selves. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the beautiful Labradorite slab or the Shadowscape Tarot, this is going to be your reading about what is the next phase in your connection, the next chapter. So we have our pre-shuffled oracle cards already laid out. We will get into your tarot and then we will get into advice and guidance. So we are outside, so there might be all kinds of strange creatures and noises that you might hear, but that's just part of us connecting with spirit today. So I apologize for my groggy voice because it is the morning and for some reason, I don't know, my voice is being lost. So this energy, group 2, is very fascinating. We have deep knowing, home, metamorphosis, restriction, and the spirit whisperer, divine guidance, and higher knowing. What I'm sensing is the next phase in your connection with this person is a deepening of your own awareness. I feel like there is a deepening in the connection to your soul as you step into this next chapter. Now, for many of you, this is also a deepening in this connection. I feel like you are going to be exploring different parts of each other. I feel like you are finding a home within inside yourself. And in so doing, you are finding a home within this person. Okay? Whether it's a family connection, a romantic connection, a friendship, whatever it is, I feel like you are finding home. You are reaching a deeper awareness and a deeper connection with self and in this particular relationship. So, with metamorphosis, there's a transformation happening. You may have already been going through this deep transformation, or you're heading into this transformation, or you might be in the midst of it right now. I feel like in the past, you might have felt restricted in this connection. You might have felt like you can't express yourself. You can't be open and honest about certain feelings that you've had with this person. But Spirit is saying, if you feel safe within yourself, if you're feeling at home within yourself, you will attract people who feel the same feeling as you. You will attract people who feel safe, who feel connected, who have a deep sense of knowing that they know their soul, that they know that they're where they're meant to be. You're connecting to something divine, group 2, some higher level of awareness that is going to work through you in a way where you don't have to analyze anymore. You don't have to question anymore your actions, maybe as much as you did in the past. There's just this deep sense of understanding, this intuitive sense that you know where you're meant to be, that you know what steps to take, that you know which paths, which people to have in your life. So it does feel like there is this peace, this calm. In the last reading, it was a little bit more, there was friction, there was confusion. This pile feels a sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of balance, a sense of groundedness. And I feel like this restriction in the past has been an illusion, that you've been restricted to this this deep sense of knowing, this deep connection with this person. That's an illusion. I feel like this person, maybe in the past, they might have had their walls up, they might have had their barriers up. That's not necessarily because of you guys. This could have been some other relationship where they were hurt in the past, another connection that threw them off their course. But I feel like you both are opening up to each other. There's this transformation happening both inside. I feel like you've been in this kind of cocoon energy, and you're both getting ready to blossom and explore this newfound reality that you are getting in touch with. So I feel like, yes, you've come so far. You've had this deep plunge kind of into your inner world, your inner subconscious, and I feel like you've taken the time for yourself, or you're taking the time now, and this is going to bring about some magical transformations. You're going to be bringing some beautiful people into your life, and this relationship, I believe, is headed in a really positive direction. So let's get into our tarot. We have the Shadowscape Tarot. So whoa, all right. Group 2. What does group 2... We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. What is group 2 bringing... Sorry. What is the next chapter of their life in this connection? Wow. My brain just had a complete and utter shut-off moment. That is okay. Sometimes our brains do that. All right, Spirit. The next phase, chapter in this connection. right, let's see, what do we have? The Seven of Pentacles. I'm also not taking reversals. And we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. So to me, the Eight of Pentacles, and to a lot of readers, the Eight of Pentacles is about carefully crafting and building something. So you can see the spider weaving her web of starlight. Okay. So group 2, you may have felt that you've been spending a lot of time working on something. Maybe you've been working on this connection a lot. And so this connection is about to bear fruit. This connection is about to bring a lot of healing, a lot of enlightenment, a lot of transformative energy into your life. So you might have been working on something, secretly. Maybe you've been doing a lot of healing and nobody really knows. Maybe you've taken a lot of time to delve deep within your subconscious. You've been meditating, you've been going out into the woods, maybe you've been doing yoga. You could have been taking like hallucinogens, I don't know what, but you're connecting to this deeper sense of yourself, and you're really working, really taking the time to work on this thing, whether it's healing yourself, whether it's working on a project, whether it's working on this connection with this person. Seven of Pentacles. I see this Seven of Pentacles differently than a lot of Seven of Pentacles. This being is about to take the fruit off this tree. Okay, I see it as kind of like a harvest. Maybe the fruit isn't quite ripe yet, and she's getting a little bit excited and she's really hungry. But Spirit is saying, it's almost time. It's almost time for the harvest. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing that there is... For those of you who this is a third-party situation, which I know that won't resonate for all of you, but for those of you who this is, this connection is heading into a new state. There is maybe another person who is watching the evolution of your relationship with this person, and maybe they don't like it. But this experience that you are having with this person is a very integral part of your soul journey. Okay? And we don't mean to hurt other people, but sometimes we know that Spirit is pulling us in certain ways so that we can feel drawn to certain people, certain experiences, and we can transform and heal our souls. We come here with soul contracts. Okay, we come here and sometimes we don't understand why we do certain things, why we hurt ourselves or other people, but it's saying, I feel like you're moving out of this energy of maybe not like taking what's not yours, and you're building your own world. You're building your own legacy in a sense. And so if in the past you felt like you're taking other people's energy, or you're not enough, Spirit's saying you're enough. Okay, you're enough. You're attracting this Knight of Cups energy, which is somebody who's riding in gallantly to give love, to give affection, to give their cup. So I do feel like if you haven't received any like emotional, like deep emotional connection with this person, I feel like that is what's coming. This person is getting ready to express themselves, or you are getting ready to express yourself. There is going to be a giving of emotional, like a sharing of emotions here. All right, let's get another one, Spirit. Group 2, next phase of their life with this person, in this connection. Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is kind of like, I see it as kind of like, it can be a stagnant energy. You can see the mermaid here. She's just gazing into the water. She's kind of bored. So this energy can kind of be a call to kind of, move, set something in motion, because we're stagnant. We're not moving. We're comfortable, but we're not growing anymore. So Spirit is saying, you might have been in this energy of just feeling comfortable, and you're looking to, have this kind of emotional exchange, or you're heading into a state where you're going to have peace, where you're going to have just this kind of relaxed way. You might just be gazing into the pool and just taking it easy, because this Four of Cups energy isn't necessarily a bad energy to be in. Sometimes we've been through so many tower moments that we are so psyched to be in this Four of Cups energy. We're like, yes, let me just take a break. I don't care. I don't need to have more soul growth right now. I just need to take it easy. Our bottom deck energy is the Four of Swords. Okay, 44, guys. 4 and 4. I just need to take a drink of water. The Four of Swords is taking time. It's taking time for yourself. Taking time to go within and reanalyze kind of, what's going on in this connection. We have the Hangman under that. That is changing one's perspective, seeing things from a new way, going within, changing your perspective, seeing the world in a new light. It's sometimes important that we distance ourselves from the external world so that we can go within and connect with what it is that we truly want and desire. But it seems like you are taking the time to go within. With this Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, that is taking the time for yourself. That is taking the time to go within and just take a break. So this next phase of your connection with this person is, I think you're both just going to be taking it easy. You're going to be taking a break. You're going to feel like home, and you're going to know that everything's going to be okay. There's not going to be that kind of stress. There's not going to be that anxiety. There's going to just be this peace that you're entering into. So whether or not you're taking a moment away from each other, whether or not you're deepening this connection with each other, it's going to be peaceful, okay? So let's get some clarifiers. Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, that's too many. We're using the Thoth Crowley Tarot. All right, group 1 or group 2. Why do I keep saying group 1? Group 2, Spirit. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Group 2. For what phase is next in this connection? What chapter is coming in this connection for group? All right. I'm seeing a lot, but we'll go with the Knight of Swords. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Emotional exchange, somebody coming through valiantly to give emotions, to share their emotions. Somebody's coming through with truth. This could be you, group 2. You could be coming forward to express your truth with this person in this connection. I think you're both getting ready to express something, and you're not going to let things of the past bother you anymore. With these sparrows, he's not even looking at them. His eye is direct. Okay, this guy is direct. He has an idea in mind, and he is going to express it. Okay, so you have something that maybe you need to say, group 2. Or your person has something that, not your person, this person in this connection has something that maybe they want to say to you. But I feel like you're going to do it in a very calm, deep, respectful way. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Oh my goodness. I can't even. We have the Four of Swords again coming out. The Four of Swords came out twice for group 1 also. I think that's why I keep saying group 1 when I refer to you guys. So like I said, Four of Swords, it's all about going within and taking the time to just distance yourself, connect with your own intuition, your own awareness. What is it that you want to build? What is it that you want to surround yourself? What thoughts are you having? It's important that we sometimes reevaluate our thought patterns, because sometimes these old thought patterns, they've been with us for too long, and our thoughts create a reality. Okay, so if we want a new reality, we need to change our thoughts, and it's up to us. But if we don't have that awareness, if we don't have that agency, that's really hard to do. So it's really important that you take the time to yourself so that you can ground yourself, fuel your own energy back into your body, your soul, your mind, and that's how you're going to be able to express. If you're looking to express this Knight of Cups energy, Spirit is saying, let's see, what clarifies the Knight of... Whoa. That's too many. What clarifies the Knight of Cups? All right, we'll take 2. We have the Nine of Wands, Strength, and we have the 2, the Priestess. Moon energy. So we have lots of air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pentacles. Okay, we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And we have some cups, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I don't see any fire here, so that's interesting. So with this Priestess energy, it seems like with all of this Four of Swords energy, like I've been saying, going within, taking the time for yourself, the Priestess is the result of that, okay? The Priestess has taken her time. She knows exactly who she is. She trusts her intuition entirely because she's connected to something beyond her. She's connected to something. She's connected to such a deep sense of knowing that nothing can throw her off her balance. Okay, she is completely balanced here. She has masculine lower portion and then a feminine upper portion. Again, a symbol of balance. Okay, we also have the bow and arrow here, so that could be Sagittarius energy. But she's connected to this deep, fruitful oasis. No matter what comes into her life, she can always, always seek energy, power, and revitalization from within. Okay, she doesn't need to seek it on the outside. She is not somebody who looks for external validation. She validates herself. Okay, there is this power, there is this strength. We have wands, now we have fire energy, okay? I feel like this Knight of Cups has strength. This Knight of Cups has this newfound agility, this newfound strength to be able to express himself. So this masculine energy, if you are the masculine, or if there is just masculine energy, the masculine energy is getting ready to be explored or expressed here. But in a very like intuitive sense, there's a balance here. This is really beautiful. Why is it? Okay, that's not good to land on the floor. Okay. Four of Cups for the next phase in Group 2's life with regards to this connection. It's too many. The next phase in Group 2's life with this connection. So I'm actually just going to pick one because I just feel drawn to do that for some reason. Ooh, all right. Beautiful. Guess what we've got? Princess of Swords. Okay. Okay. We've got the Princess. We've got the Knight. Divine counterparts getting ready to express themselves. And bottom deck energy is the Emperor. Beautiful. We have a lot of fours here, okay? Spirit could be communicating through the number 4. We have the 4 Cups. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Emperor's number 4. We have Truce again. 4. 4, 4, 4. You're building, okay? The next phase of this connection, Group 2, you're building with this person. Okay, you're expressing something with the Princess and the Knight of Swords. You've gone within and you're going to express a truth, or you're both expressing a truth. I feel like you're both taking time to go within, and it's a peaceful time. But you're destroying any like thought patterns, any negative beliefs about yourself, about this connection. You're breaking free from that, okay? You're breaking free from that, and then you're riding forth with this truth. But this princess is destroying all of these things that she thought that she needed. She doesn't need them anymore, okay? She has trust in her abilities, her soul, her spirit. She knows what she wants. All these, little ideologies and ideas that were fed to her that weren't necessarily part of her truth, she's saying, fuck it. I am breaking free from this, okay? So maybe you are breaking free from this 4 of Cups energy, this stagnancy. Okay? For some of you, you are freeing yourself from just this boredom. An old connection, maybe. Maybe you're entering into a new connection with this new person. Okay? And you're building this new foundation with the Emperor here. And this is a give and take. Like the Emperor serves by ruling and rules by serving. Okay? So this is Aries energy, fire energy coming through. But I do feel like, yes, you're building something. The Emperor is a very committed being. Okay? This is divine masculine energy coming through. Somebody who is there to protect, somebody who is there to guide, somebody who is there to not necessarily take control, but just be there to not to feed, but what's the word? To support. I feel like there's a masculine energy who's coming into this beautiful like they're coming into their bounty, okay? There's going to be this ability that this masculine has to share the wealth, to share and express and take responsibility for themselves. There's a mature masculine energy coming in here, okay? Because I don't feel like he's rigid necessarily. Because I feel like with this Knight of Cups, this masculine energy is getting ready to express itself. And I do feel like that's what's going to feel like home. Like if you already feel like home with this person, I feel like you're going to feel even deeper connection. And if this is like a friend, a family member, a parent, this person is getting ready to share something with you and express something. I feel like if it's a father figure, I feel like they're going to maybe take responsibility for, things that they've, maybe done in the past. Maybe they were, not abusive, but maybe they were withholding their emotions. And I feel like they're getting ready to be more emotional with you. If this is a friend, they're getting ready to open up and be more stable as a friend, somebody who can support and help. It's a beautiful, peaceful energy that I'm seeing you come into, group 2. So let's get some advice and guidance. I love that you're coming into this energy with this person. This just seems like a really healthy, healing energy. So if in the past it seemed like not as healthy, I feel like you're both grounding, you're both feeling more stable in yourselves, and it's going to be good. So let's get some advice and guidance. We have water from the mystical shaman, number 61. So connecting with emotions. From the starseed, we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Moonology, we have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And from the angels and ancestors, star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. This is beautiful energy, group 2. I do feel like we were saying, like you have this divine intelligence inside of you. You're this high priestess. You've gone within, you've taken the time to connect with all of the different emotions, intellect, spirit of yourself, and you're going to be able to express it. Follow the voice of your soul. What is your soul guiding you to do? You're connecting to your emotions and you're sharing your love. This group was all about bringing love into the situation, expressing emotions after feeling divinely guided. Because once you're divinely guided, then you know where to share your emotions, then you know where to express yourself. So the water bearer, new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Show this person what they truly mean to you. Regardless of, the type of connection, show this person that they are just as valued to you as water is. They're just as important. And when you do that, you attract people who see you as a valued creature, as a valued person on planet Earth. So I see this as being a beautiful next phase of your life, group 2. I can't wait for you to enter into this. You're already entering into it. So bring love, bring peace, bring beauty. That's what's coming for you. So thank you so much for being here, group 2. Thank you so much. If you liked this video, feel free to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. We would love to hear from you. So thank you, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, for coming through today, our higher selves. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, magical beings, and welcome to your group 3 reading. So today you have chosen the beautiful Carnelian Cabachon, okay, or the Heaven and Earth Tarot. So we are asking Spirit, what is the next phase? What is the next chapter of your connection with your person? So I'm sorry if this is a different layout than the other piles, but we had to move because there were people around. So we are more quiet here. All right, so we're just going to take a moment to get into this energy and trust in our intuition. Now remember, this person that you're asking about could be a family member, could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend. So what I'm seeing here, group 3, is that there is a deep affection, a deep sense of caring between the two of you. Okay, there is respect, there is even love, even if it hasn't been expressed. There is a deep bond here. And for some of you, I'm getting the feeling like this is in separation and there has been a grieving. And a lot of these really deep, powerful bonds, they also come with, traumatic kind of attachment issues. And so you may have felt like this person, whether it's a parental figure, a friendship, a romantic partner, this person has felt like how can you live without them? How can you be without this person? And so I think the next stage of your life, the next stage of this connection is you're both realizing that there is love here. There is this connection between the two of you. But for some of you, you are going to be moving forward. with this grieving card here, it seems like there is a loss. There is something that you are healing from. And that could be in this connection, or that could be, from an old connection. But I do get for a lot of you that, this connection has been very powerful. I do feel like soulmate energy from this, but I also do feel like soul contract and potentially karmic partner for a lot of you. And that's why there's this cat here with independence and healthy boundaries. I feel like maybe you've had to, assert some boundaries here in this connection, because maybe in the past you were giving too much, or this person was giving too much. And I do think that you have to learn how to communicate maybe a little better with this person and express, what's bothering you. Express, what you need in the relationship or in this connection between each other. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say that you're not okay or that you need help. The next phase of this relationship, or this connection, I see that there is a wave that you guys are climbing together. There is this hurdle maybe that you need to work through, that you need to climb over before you can arrive maybe at these safer shores. But there is this deep bond between you. So, you might be grieving for your old selves that no longer resonate necessarily with each other. Maybe one of you has outgrown the other, and there is this grieving that, you feel lost or lonely without this person. But, if they're meant to find you, they will. If they're meant to come back into your life, they will, if this isn't separation. But maybe one of you has lost someone, and maybe it feels as though, you can't be there for that other person. Maybe you've both lost someone close to you, and you're both just trying to hold each other together, hold each other and just be the support and be the guidance and wisdom that each other needs, the light. But it does feel like you've maybe been through a little bit of something. So you're both maybe trying to overcome something and assert your boundaries in a healthy, organic kind of give and take way, without making the other feel like they're less, without making the other feel like they're a problem, but just that you both need your space and time to heal. So let's move forward. So that seems like to be the overall kind of energy of this new phase, this new chapter that you're entering into, that you are both going to be kind of coming into your own, in a sense, coming into focusing on your own energy specifically, rather than maybe giving too much, so that you can be there for each other. Okay, because ultimately you will be able to be there for each other. It's just that you need to maybe take the time to heal these wounds if you are, suffering from these wounds. And this Carnelian is all about the sacral chakra. It's embodying that confidence, that self-esteem, that getting that power back. Often we give our power away in an act of submission, because we feel like, oh, we want to please other people, we want to be enough. And you know what? Sometimes you need to take the power back for yourself. So let's get some tarot. Heaven and Earth Tarot. What can you tell us about the next chapter in this connection for group 3? We have the Queen of Swords. All right, so somebody's truth needs to be spoken. Somebody needs to express their authentic truth. What else do we... Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so there is this walking away from old... Whoa, okay, that's a lot. Holy smokes. There is this walking away from this old energy, okay? You're starting something new. You're leaving the old behind and driving to new shores where you can plant this new beginning. We have the Princess of Pentacles, okay, and Valor. So we actually have air, earth, fire, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, what are we seeing here? I feel like you've been through a lot, group 3. You've been through maybe a battle with this person. I'm hearing that for some of you, you could have been through even some sort of legal situation. And that doesn't mean that you don't love the person, right? A lot of the time, like the most traumatic experiences provide the most growth, the most evolution for our soul. So sometimes the people that hurt us the most often, it feels like there is a deep, deep, deep bond with them. So it does feel like you've been through a lot with this person. But I feel like the next stage of your life, you're going to be growing something new, either with this person or separately. But it feels like for some of you, you are moving forward. You are moving on to another connection potentially, or you are both moving forward into this new energy. I feel like you've shed a lot of your old identities, you and this person, and you're going to be these new and improved versions of yourselves. But there is this truth that needs to be expressed. We have the Queen of Swords, so some sort of truth, something that's been hidden in the shadows, needs to come forward. And the Queen, she is very direct and honest. Sometimes, it hurts. Her truth might hurt, but it needs to come out to the surface. The King of Pentacles is about grounding something, grounding an energy. The King he knows what he wants. He knows where he wants to go, and he knows where he wants to plant his seeds. Okay, so he's a very grounded being. He's responsible. He has all the abundance that he could ever need, all the coins, okay, all the wealth, and he's ready to grow something. So it does feel like there is this new phase of growth, of abundance that you are coming into in this connection, or this connection is bringing about this new phase for you to be able to grow this abundance. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be growing this abundance with this person. For some of you, I'm getting the fact that, this person could be older than you and you could be the younger, or vice versa. But I'm seeing this King of Pentacles. So there could be this masculine energy, this older masculine energy. But then there's also this older feminine energy too, this queen, this mature queen, and then this young princess. So you could identify with any of these energies, but we have the Ace of Cups for the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, okay, being able to spread your emotions openly and honestly. That's what this feels like. So in this next phase of this connection, if you haven't been open and honest with this person, this is the time to express the feelings, to express the emotions that maybe you've been holding on to for too long. That will allow you to enter into this new realm, into this new phase of your life. Why is the Six of Swords here, Spirit? Six of Swords, Spirit, why? What do we have? Oh, okay. We have Valor again. 7, Valor twice. That indicates that there is some sort of, that there has been a conflict, some sort of battle that you've both been going through, or you might be entering into maybe some sort of, battle with this person. But it does seem like not a battle necessarily, but there's both something that you need to express to each other. There is something that is concealed and it needs to be shared in a grounded sense, in a grounded and direct sense. The Queen of Swords is very direct, air energy, okay? It's very analytical, it's very logical, it's very to the point. Pentacles energy, it's very grounded, it's very in the material realm, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing we've got air energy, we've got pentacles, we have wands, fire energy. There is this passionate energy of like a drive to express this truth. But it's rooted in love with the Ace of Cups here. This is a new emotional beginning. You are entering into a new phase where you will be able to express your emotions. Okay, this is a revitalization of your emotional exchange between each other. Okay, you're going to be able to exchange emotions maybe in a more open and honest sense, in a more direct way, rather than keeping things hidden, keeping things in the shadows. Okay, we have Temperance, which in this deck is called art. So it's merging ideas together alchemically. You're creating, you're crafting something. Okay, you're building something out of the ashes and crafting a new identity, a new creative expression, a new relationship. Okay, a new connection. Like I feel like this connection is having like a reboot almost. It's like you're gonna go, it's like you've been to battle or something and you've like met in the middle and you're like, okay, you know what, let's stop arguing, let's stop this like conflict that we're having, and let's openly discuss what we're going through here. Let's try to take both sides and meet in the middle, rather than one person being right, the other being wrong. Let's try to meet in the middle because we both have viewpoints that are valid. We both have viewpoints that need to be taken into account and mixed in this alchemical pot here. So why is Valor here? Why is Valor here, Spirit, for the next phase? We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot of readers see the Seven of Cups as kind of like a fantastical notion, like a dreamy idea, an illusion almost. So it's like maybe you've been living this connection, sort of seeing it in a fantasy sort of sense, rather than actually seeing the real picture. You've been wearing maybe rose-colored glasses, or it seems that for some of you, you have been giving without receiving. So maybe you've been putting a lot into this connection because you do care about this person. You do love this person, but you're not seeing the full picture. There are elements of this connection that have been hidden from you, or that you maybe have hidden under the rug and you don't want to look at them. But it's important to see all the different elements of this connection. Okay? It's important to see the good sides, the bad sides, the shadow and the light. Okay, right? We don't want to just look at the light side, and we don't want to just look at the darkness. We are all made of both of these. We are dualistic creatures. We have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So I really, and then we have the King of Pentacles. This is about building something new with this connection, with this person. So if it's a friendship and maybe you've gone through a rough patch, you're going to build something new. Now, once you express yourself and once you try to, craft this new beginning with this person, if you still don't feel right about it, if you still feel like you're giving too much of your energy and that you're not receiving enough back, well, maybe you need to take a step back. Maybe you need to reevaluate where it is that you want to put your energy. But it does seem, it does seem like this connection is headed into a new material abundance almost. You've got this King of Pentacles, okay? He is a very wealthy, abundant, what's the word? Responsible? Reliable being. Okay, so maybe in the past, this person, if it is a masculine that you're asking about, or a feminine, maybe they weren't as responsible. Maybe you were having to pick up the slack. But Spirit is saying, if you communicate openly and honestly and put down boundaries and explain your truth to this person, you may yet be able to see a massive transformation in this person, that this person will actually want to take on this kingly role or this queen-like role and be that beacon, be that guide, be that leader in this connection. Okay, but it seems like there is a queen and a king, right? So there is balanced feminine, masculine energy here. But that's the next phase where you both are going to be embodying these grounded and logical beings where you can express yourselves openly and honestly. So let's get some advice and guidance for you guys. Oh, this reading was very similar to group 1. I don't know. Group 1, 2, and 3, they all had similarities. They had repeating numbers a lot. So this one was 7. The other two had 4s repeating a lot, which was interesting. So we have for your advice, Wild Woman, number 62 from the Mystical Shaman. From the Star Seed, we have the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, and Rare Gifts. From the Moonology, we have Look at the Bigger Picture, Full Moon in Sagittarius. Ooh, I love this energy, you guys. It's beautiful. And then we have Drum, Dream and Journey. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that there is this wild, expressive being inside of you. And I feel like maybe you've been hiding it from the world. Maybe you've been hiding it in this connection. Maybe you're worried that this person will feel jealous or envious of you if you express yourself. But Spirit's saying, look at the bigger picture. Full Moon in Sagittarius. Express your fiery side. Express your creative, passionate side to the world, because that will pull in the people who are meant to be in your life. If this person is meant to be in your life, then they'll show up for it. Express this gift that you have. I feel like you're a very talented being, Group 3. I feel like you have all kinds of creative talents, ways that you want to express yourself. Maybe you want to just go dance wild in the woods and let out that feminine, wild child. Okay? But there is your inner child, and it is craving to be expressed. It wants to play. It wants to dance. It wants to imagine. Okay? So this dream and journey, this is suggesting that you need to go on some shamanic journeys. So you go and you listen to a shamanic drumming. So it's very repetitive. And You can actually travel between worlds, and you can actually seek advice from spirit guides, from animal guides who can actually help you connect to different childhood wounds, help release trauma, help heal yourself, help find your power animal, help connect to your intuition. So it's shamanic journey is an incredibly healing and powerful experience. So I will link some of those, maybe some different shamanic techniques in the description, and some drumming videos, because let me tell you, I haven't been to therapy because I couldn't afford it, and so I actually spent a lot of time just going on these dream journeys, these drum journeys, and it's been incredibly healing, because we can heal. We have the power to heal ourselves from within ourselves. We are born with innate healing abilities. So I think you are a powerful light. You're a beacon, group 3, and if this person, I feel like the reason why this person is in your life is because they see that. They see this powerful, creative force to be reckoned with, and they are drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So shine your light. If it's too bright for this person, then you don't need them. If they can rise up and be there for you and be that beacon to help guide you too, then they're meant to be in your life. Otherwise, be your authentic self, express your truth, express your wild side, and you can't go wrong. Okay, so thank you so much, group 3, for sticking around. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading. And if you liked it, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Comment below if any of it resonated with you. Subscribe if you're not already part of this lovely group here. So let's take a moment to thank our angels and our ancestors and guides, our higher selves, this person's higher self that you're inquiring about. Thank you so much for coming through today. And we will see you in the next reading. Bye.